Very good. Put your hands on the heart chakra in Namaste Mudra. Silently repeat in your mind. To the Supreme God, to the Divine Father, to the Divine Mother, thank you for your priceless blessings. Thank you. Thank you for the blessings of divine light, divine love, divine guidance, divine love and mercy, inner healing, physical healing, inner strength to continue with spiritual practice, material and financial prosperity, abundance and success, peace and illumination. Thank you. To our beloved teacher, Grandmaster Choa Koksui, Lord Maha Guruji Mailing, all the great ones, all the holy gurus, all the holy masters, all the saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers, and spiritualists. We thank you for your priceless blessings. With gratitude, respect, and love, we thank you. Open your eyes with a smile. Atma Namaste. Welcome to the session on Fengshui. Okay, so let's start. Just a minute. We have to restart from the terrain. Okay, now, last time, somebody messaged me that, regarding sleeping and facing, So just look at the that bed. So when you sleep, it's like your head facing towards that direction. आपका सर उस direction को face कर रहा है. Okay. Now suppose, let me explain in this way. Suppose I am right now facing east. मैं east देख रहा हूँ. So I am facing east. This entire face is towards east. Now, if I will put my head in the east direction, it means I am sleeping, toward my head in the east. अगर मैं पूर्व दिशा तरफ ऐसा देखता हूं तो मैं पूर्व दिशा को देख रहा हूं, राइट? सेम अगर मैं सर पूर्व दिशा तरफ रख के पूर्व दिशा की ओर रख के मैं सो जाता हूं तो उसको बोलता है ईस्ट, हेड टुवर्ड्स ईस्ट. क्लियर? That's it. Okay. Pranic function for terrain. Terrain is where our office or house is located. Favorable terrains, flat terrain is all right. North has to be lower than south. Northwest lower than southwest. Northeast lower than southwest. Favorable for yogis and advanced soul. Austerity terrain, southeast lower than northwest. Okay, for monks, nuns, and yogis, for promote spirituality. So let's understand like this. Just a minute. Let's go one by one. It is like this. Suppose you are facing is right now. I am facing east. So if it is like this, here is west. Let's understand. Suppose this is west, and this is this is west and this is east. So Master said, when the energy coming from east, just a moment, I will remove the background. Otherwise, you will not be able to see the correct picture. Just a moment. Sorry. Okay. Okay. So it is like this. Suppose let's understand this is my north, this is north. So if the slope is like this, Master said, suppose. So Master said, if the energy is coming from south, then this energy will accumulate here. So not advisable. Did you understand? So, but if I was, terrain like this, अगर मेरे यहाँ पर ढलान ऐसा है, let's say the people have a house, suppose there is a bridge, and then, once, the bridge is getting completed here, bridge is ending here, and there's a shops, or the building. So Master said, suppose if this is the slope is like this, the energy coming from north, so north energy will be accumulated here. So slope should be always reverse on the other side, so that this energy will be accumulated. So north energy will accumulated here. Now if it is reverse, then this is north, this is south. Then south energy will accumulate here. So not advisable. Clear? Similarly, this is east. Sorry, this is west and this is east. So if it is like this, slope is like this, then east energy accumulates here. East ka energy yahan jama hoga. That is good. But if it is reversed, then west energy will accumulate here. So not good. That is the meaning. Clear? From the direction which the energy comes, the slope should be on a lower side. Slope नीचे की तरफ होना चाहिए वहां. Otherwise, और जो दिशा है वो higher side होना चाहिए. So see. Favorable terrain, flat terrain is all right. North has to be lower than south. North has to be lower. So did you understand? North has to be lower than south. So south is higher, north is lower. So energy like that. Did you understand? Energy from north yahan se aayega. So here it will, north is lower, south is higher. Similarly, east, west is higher, east is lower, because this is east. Are you getting my point? Yes, then yes. No, then no. Yeah, correct. So similarly, Master said, northwest lower than the southwest, northeast lower than the southwest, favorable for, so these are the terrain favorable for the yogis and all. So generally, in our city, we do not find this, हमारे city में तो ये हमें मिलेगा नहीं that, we do not stay near the mountain and all those things, or we don't have a bungalows on a hilly area. So where it will be applicable, कहाँ पर ये applicable होगा? In the case where, you buy the house where the bridge is ending towards, that slope, the bridge is ending. And after that, after once the bridge ends here, on your left hand side, there's a building. Your society building is there, that entrance. Are you getting my point? Or suppose you have a shop there. So here the bridge ends here and there's a shop. So suppose if the north energy is coming here, no problem. But if it is reverse and there's a bridge ending here, so this is north, this is south. So south energy coming and accumulating here. So if there is a shop, not advisable. अगर आपका नॉर्थ हायर साइड पे है, साउथ लोअर पे है ना, तो साउथ से जो एनर्जी आती है यहाँ अटकेगी, because that's a slope. So energy will flow here only. So the energy of south get accumulated. यहाँ पर साउथ का एनर्जी accumulate होगा. So you should not buy the shop or this, anything, any property there. Clear? So I was observing wherever I had visited certain places, where I was observing where this bridge ends, and in several parts, where I visit, I will not name the city and all. which city and all. But I visited several cities, and I where I conduct regular courses. There I found, that these shops were not, working. I mean, uh, I took feedback from people that what about these people, how they are doing business, and then they said no, they are not doing good business. Clear? So even you can make out, you can even scan and check. Are you getting my point? Why I feel the enthusiasm of the whole group is so low? What happened in last 2 days with you guys? You are motivated. You all are motivating, energy of motivation, but enthusiasm is less. Come on, gear up. Okay. Be aware of the heart chakra. Be aware of the crown. Put your hand like this. Be aware of the heart and crown. Heart or crown chakra पर ध्यान केंद्रित करो. Imagine golden light, project golden energy. I am projecting energy of gratitude, respect, love, sweetness and affection. आभार, आदर, प्रेम, स्नेह और मिठास की ऊर्जा अर्पण करो. Offering energy of gratitude, respect, love, sweetness and affection. To Sadguru Master Jokoksui, Lord Mahaguruji Mailing, all the great ones, all the holy gurus, all the holy masters, all the saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers and spiritual elders. Gratitude, respect, love, sweetness and affection to all the healing angels, healing minister, all the energies, all the healing angels connected to prosperity, abundance and success, all the healing angels connected to knowledge, all the healing angels, all the angels connected to love, light and power. So be. That's it. Done. Thank you. Smile. You can have the tea time, tea time is late. Okay. So unfavorable. So obviously south, west lower than north, east. South is lower than north. So if it is lower, then as I said, if the south is lower, then what happens? The energy accumulation. The south is lower, reverse, no? It's lower. So the energy coming from south will be accumulated here. Here, north is higher, south is here. Clear? So just remember the opposite side. Just remember that. Other factors. House located directly on the top of hill or mountain. In olden times, in cold place, house with door facing north due to cold winds applicable in northern hemisphere. So, because of, sometime as I said, in some part of the world, they have a house at, on mountain. So this is applicable. That cold winds comes now, that is not advisable. Even Master said, very interesting thing, very interesting. I think in your class also it has been discussed. I think Sumi said, if I'm not mistaken, or Sriram, wherever you have done the class, or maybe Acharya Harmi or Acharya Dani, with whomsoever you have done the class. I remember Master told us when I did Fengshui with Master, when Master ke saath Fengshui class ke he said, Himalaya, you see the people, Himalaya is in north, na? So it's on the higher side. Himalaya hamara north mein, uttar disha mein, on the higher side. So Master, which wind is coming? South, na? Energy from south direction. North is higher. So you find the people in the Himalayas are not that, prosperous. But he said about the mountain in Germany. So he said it's in south. So He said the energy coming from north is touching that. So they are prosperous. I mean, can you imagine that? That's amazing. And Master used to say that, some people, you find that, hey, they are prosperous, they are making money despite of their house direction and all this. कुछ लोग को पैसा कमाते सर बहुत prosperous है, गले भले feng shui गलत है. So Master said, when you have a good karma, it supersedes bad feng shui. अगर आपके good karma है, then nothing, I mean, forget about south, east, west, all. But Master said, in some cases, where people are making money, doing well, but they also lose money or the expenses are very high. कभी कभी कुछ लोगों में ऐसा पाया गया कि कुछ लोग पैसा कमाते भी है, बहुत कमाते हैं, like despite of वो गलत डायरेक्शन का घर है तो भी, but उनके expenses बहुत ज्यादा होते हैं. So that, I mean, they earn but they lose money or the expenses are very high. Clear on this? So that can be possible. ये भी possibilities are there. So nothing, Master said that the moment you just go in the house and nothing will start immediately. कुछ तुरंत नहीं होगा. Maybe 4, 5, 6 months, it will just build up. Clear? So we all knows how to balance. At the same time, we all know how to clean our house. हमें पता है हम घर को कैसे clean कर सकते हैं इलेक्ट्रिक वाले प्राणा से. That's it. You can place a piece of wood or some convex mirror to repel the wrong direction. So now if you don't want, you can put some obstacle, like so that energy cannot go there. Wooden frame, or I mean wooden log, or maybe wall you can create, or maybe corrective measure like convex mirror. आप convex mirror लगा सकते हो, लकड़े का बड़ा बड़ा सा लकड़ा लेके वहां रख दो, या maybe wood का piece छोटा, or maybe you can create a wall, एक wall create करो, but that depend upon the area. I mean, it may not be applicable everywhere. सब जगह कहाँ से applicable होगा? For example, if the bridge is ending there, you can't put convex and all those, ना? आप ये सब नहीं कर सकते ना. So better you select the place where, before you buy the place, you just put everything, all this in your mind, that okay, I will go according to this. मैं feng shui में इस तरह से जाऊंगा. Now I know I had seen some places, where there was no metro. I mean, you all guys know, na, sabko pata hai that in India, all over India, nowadays these metro lines are coming up, and the metro line is passing, I think some of you house must be that metro line is passing adjacent to your building around. I remember one lady was telling me that, sir, ये मेट्रो का काम स्टार्ट हुआ ना, ये सब गड़बड़ होगा ना, हमारा बिल्डिंग का प्राइस कम हो गया, that our prices have gone down, flat prices. So sometime what happened, that from nowhere this things happens, कुछ नहीं और अचानक से ही हो गया, then it's what you can do now then. And one thing I remember about Master, I think Acharya Nona shared this with us. Acharya Nona ने share किया था that one lady approached Master. Sorry, one lady approached Master and said, Master, please, I want to sell my house. You take it. So Master said, this lady was not a student. She just approached Master. And Master said, how come you come here, who told you that I'm in need of property, किसने बोला मुझे property चाहिए? Can you imagine? She just, not even student of Master. She just entered the office. He was very surprised. बहुत surprised हो गया, गुरुजी कि इसको कैसे पता है? मुझे तो लेना भी नहीं है. So Master said, sorry, I'm not interested. Please go, मुझे interest नहीं, आप चले जाइए. She came again. वापस आई Master के पास. And then again, please. Master said, I'm sorry, but I don't want, I don't need. So I think she convinced Master that please, because I will sell you at a less price, So Master said, but I don't want. Third time she came and she was crying, I think. तीसरी बार आके रो रही थी, माँ से प्लीज आई एम नीड ऑफ मनी एंड दिस, please, 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 I'm in very much need of money and all this, So Master said, okay, okay. And for that purpose, that to help, Master bought that property. Master ne wo jagah kharid li, that house, Now, what happened? This house, other people were not buying. Why? Why she couldn't sell the property? क्यों buy नहीं कर रहे थे लोग? Because the house number of that property was unlucky according to Filipino. According to Filipino, that number was an unlucky number, something, So people are not buying. Can you imagine? Very good. Now what happened? After few months के बाद क्या हुआ? The Philippine authority, they started, giving the numbers to the house, Number देने लगे. New numbers, Now it will be like a new numbers will be allotted. Okay. So they started from reverse. And that number of master house changed. The property went high. And I even heard from Acharya Harmi that, there was a main wave was passing through that property. So the prices has gone high. Because the main road, can you imagine the number got changed, the way? So if you are full of good karma, full of good karma, you just, you just put your hand and, it's like what we say in English, it's a golden touch. Golden touch. आप किसी को भी हाथ लगाओ वो सोना बन जाएगा ना. Guruji was like that. He bought the property. Can you imagine everything changed? Amazing, na? Like that. Hey, we want in English, I think it's called Midas touch. Am I right? Midas touch. Am I right? Yeah, Midas touch. Wow. Anyways, so when I heard the story, I was saying, wow. I mean, and they used to notice, I just recently heard from Master Hermi that, they used to go into the restaurant and Master will see, and looking at the energy, Master will just say, yeah, these guys are not making money. Huh? You look paisa nahi kama rahe. I mean, this hotel is not prosperous. Or, like looking at I mean, not obviously, Master will never be judgmental. Master kabhi judgmental ho nahi sakte. But looking at things, you can't change the reality. Na? They are not making money. They are not making money. Simple. Okay, nahi kama rahe to nahi kama rahe. So what happened? What used to happen? He will order some food, everyone will have food. By the time they order the food, the whole hotel will be full with customers. So the moment Master goes there, in that property, everything, suddenly this will start coming in, like that. So, amazing, na? So have you noticed that you also had gone to some shop and suddenly you started saying, hey, come on, when I entered the shop, I mean, there were hardly some customer. After I had gone there, so many people came, Yes. So you need to check your energy on that day, that what kind of energy you were carrying that day. आपने उस दिन meditation किया था, कौन सा किया था, like that. I'm not joking, I had seen, I had observed that, have you anyone experienced that? Anyone experienced? Yes. Yeah. Because my wife and my daughter has experienced a lot about this. I am not a shopper, shopping guy, I have not experienced, and most of the things I get in gifts, so I have not experienced. So my good luck is pukar ke bol raha hai, you be home, you will get this. Okay, let me share one thing what happened yesterday. Yesterday what happened. So, I mean, I'm very fond of shoes, very fond of sport shoes and all, and all the shoes, I will not tell you the number of shoes I have. I'm not following that moderation in that department. I know Master is going to look after me and say, hey, come on, guy. You need to do Blue Dragon more on this department of shoes, Don't hide your weaknesses. So what happened, yesterday, I was at somebody's house, and can you imagine the student's house? And she asked me, so what is the size of your feet, the number, which number you wear, shoe number? I said, 7 number. So why? I mean, there's a gift for you. I said, and I was like, how come she will know? And she's asking me right now, what's the size of shoe number? How come she can bring the gift? Now I'm just, so she said, she brought the box, a shoe box, and she brought it and said, sir, try this. And I was like surprised. And I tried, it was 7 number. And I was like, what you have done? I'm good. How come this? And the number written was 10 on the shoe. Number written 10. So then wrongly that shoe is delivered to her house with that number. So she said, I was just praying to whom I should give the shoes. And so you came. I was like surprised, my God, how it is possible, And can you imagine? I don't have that's sports shoes from Skechers, Sketcher company, And I have all the shoes of Reebok, Puma, and other brand, But I don't have a shoe from Skechers, So I got one gift, sports, different color. So I always scan the energy and check what kind of energy you are carrying, So you also check when you go out and when people comes after you go to the that particular shop and suddenly the customers start coming and moving in, you check your energy. Hey, come on, which meditation I did, which virtue I'm following in these days, what blue triangle I do. I'm not joking. You will be surprised because, that energy of yours also, because the moment you have entered that shop, that energy has attracted people in that shop. Clear? So do not underestimate the power of your meditation. Okay, next. You should make sure that you have the right door. You could have done facing north and other 2 facing east. Although the terrain is not so perfect, the direction of the door will compensate for this. If there is a road ending in front of the house, place a convex mirror on the door to reflect out some of the chi energy. So, it's like a road ending. I think in the class you had seen that T shape. The road is ending and your house is like, suppose there. Then you put the convex mirror to reflect. आपको क्लास में स्लाइड में बताया था टी शेप रोड मतलब the road ends here and there's a bungalow. So I remember I was at Bhopal and this where I was at the organizer's house, that trainer's house. The next this row house was ending on the T, like there. And his house was next to it. So he was not on that place, But these guys, they were in trouble. So when I asked, because I was doing the function of that organizer's house, and then I found that hey, come on, this guy has what is his condition? So he said, yeah, they have a lot of problems since. And I asked him, since how long they are there? I think he said 2-3 years. But since last 7-8 months, he said that they have a lot of problems. So I just suggested him, you can ask them. If you need help, you have some corrective measure. If you are interested, we can help you. Just a convex mirror. अगर उनको पूछो कि उनको हेल्प चाहिए तो आप पूछ के उसको बोल देना because sometimes people may not like you doing consultation for them ना कभी कभी कुछ लोगों को अच्छा नहीं लगेगा. Clear? Okay. Now unfavorable chi due to history of the land or place. Former cemeteries, killing fields, slaughterhouse, dumping site, former military facility, former prison facilities, mentally imbalanced patient. So, for example, जहां पर, for example, you know, you must have seen, I had seen some places, what we call Kabristan or Smashan and all, that energy is too low and dirty. Okay. Now, next, if you are near to that house, I mean, your house is near to that place, then constantly that negative energy is radiating. Clear? अगर आपका घर नजदीक में ही है तो कांस्टेंट और नेगेटिव एनर्जी आएगी, and that's a tremendous problem. Second, this battlefield. So I remember first time when I visited Amritsar, my class was at Soul class at Jalandhar. Soul class at Jalandhar mein. So I got down at Amritsar. I requested organizer that, can you just, on the first day only, I would like to visit Amritsar temple, Golden Temple. Can we go there? So that I don't have a tension of, stress of while returning to go to the temple. So today is a free day, na? So as it is, so she said, yeah. मैं जिस दिन उतरा मैंने उनको बोला था कि मैं अमृतसर से मुझे जलंधर जाना था, तो मैंने बोला कि मुझे आज ही अगर अमृतसर में टेंपल में देख के वहां से फिर निकले तो चलेगा. Then she agreed, said okay. So I was with 3 people, one trustee and 2 volunteers. So while returning from the Amritsar temple से बाहर आ गए, and then she said, sir, would you like to see that, Jallianwala Bagh, that battlefield? You all know the history of India, that battlefield of Jallianwala Bagh. So she said, sir, would you like to see the Jallianwala Bagh gate? So she just turned, and pointing towards that gate. So I also turned. I just turned. मैंने सिर्फ turn लिया. And the moment I was looking towards that direction, I didn't see even that gate, मैं सिर्फ उस direction में देख रहा हूँ, मैंने वो दरवाजा भी नहीं देखा था. I was just looking. The moment I just connected that direction, I felt like, my heart was shrinking, like that kind of feeling. And, suddenly I felt like, something being poked in my chest, on the heart area. I felt that, like that. And I suddenly said, no, I don't want to. I just turn and say, I just cut the link. Just cut the link, and I said, no, I don't want to visit. मुझे वहां नहीं जाना है. I just felt like that, So Master said, when this battlefield, can you imagine bloodshed, लोगों को मर गए हैं, उनके astral body क्या-क्या हुआ होगा उनके साथ. And the blood is already in the ground. That blood is carrying that fear, anger, frustration, all these energies in the ground. है ना? Yes or no? Battlefield, so there's anger. Second, when got killed, fear. There's anxiety, people are, attacking. And this, this happened. Na? People were having a lot of fear, anxiety, anger, all this was going on. Clear? So not advisable. Then what about dumping ground? So I remember, once I went to, do the Fengshui in Thane, in Mumbai. So this guy wanted to buy a place for factory. उनको factory लेना था, जगह. So I went to that place and they said, we are getting at a very cheaper rate. Cheaper rate se mil raha hai. So I said, okay. I visited that plot. There was a big, huge plot, plot tha. But what happened? This plot was between the 2 factories. Though, plot, के बीच में factory का plot था. There were 2 factories and there was a plot, so on which, they are going to set up their factory. So what happened, as it was empty, there was no one. So what happened? These factory guys were dumping all this garbage there, ये 2 factory वाले पूरा garbage इधर डालते थे बीच के plot में. So when I saw that, I said, my God, you shouldn't buy this. आपको ये नहीं खरीदना. They said, but sir, we don't have a better place. And actually yesterday we already gave some money, upfront amount. I said, my God, you did big mistake. So what to do now? I said, then there is one option. You have to remove all this garbage in first place, okay? And then you need to put salt and water, I mean, how many kilos? Can you imagine how many kilos I had said? I think I said 200 to 300 kilos of salt. I said, you have to put everywhere salt and sprinkle water, wait for at least 7 to 10 days, and then you ask me to check, and then you give the money. Till that you don't. So they removed all the garbage and everything. They cleared the ground and they put the salt everywhere, as I said, And then I put them to put the water and then wait for 7 days. So the ground was more of clearer, like because the garbage was already removed, but certain energies would be there. Na? Kachra to nikal diya, but energy to rahega na. So then that salt was given, right? And then settled. So sometimes you need to really apply your mind according to the requirement. Requirement ke hisab se. Clear? Okay, so dumping yard and all this, just take into the consideration. Slaughterhouse, that is also not good, Then military facility, former military facility, former prison, jail hai, military facility, pagal khana, ये बाजू में नजदीक में या उसी जगह पर घर बना. It's terrible. Military house, my God. Because in military also their energy is like that, like sometimes killed and all those things. I mean, that rough training and anger and all those kind of thing, So they're also not advisable. Even the slaughterhouse. Yeah. जहाँ पर कत्ल खाना होता है, it's terrible. A lot of bloodshed, fear, anxiety, animals being killed. Just think about it. So not advisable at all. Clear? And jail, former prison facilities. Corrective measure, keep the house well lit, especially near cemeteries, trees, mirror, home chanting. Okay, so these are the remedies. So if you are already there, then you have these remedies. अगर आप अगर मान लो आपका घर वहां है ही तो आपके पास choice नहीं है, right? So, rather than moving out of the house, first you do the corrective measure, put home. So everyone, most of us, we know that we have one extra mobile, spare mobile with us in our house. Am I right or no? You must be having your old mobile, spare mobile, right? Okay. Put home in the memory card in master's voice. Okay. Put home there and just keep on the repeating mode. That's it. स्पेयर मोबाइल में मेमोरी कार्ड डाल दो जिसमें गुरु जी का ओम या ओम शांति जो भी आपने मंत्र के सीडी खरीदे है, just put Om and Om Shanti repetitive mode in your house with a lower volume, normal lower volume. That's it. So it will just keep clean. And once a day you can light the sandalwood incense and then rose incense. एक दिन, दिन में 2 बार कर सकते हैं, sandalwood incense and rose incense. So first you do sandalwood incense, so it will clean. Then you put rose incense to attract peace, harmony and all pink energy. Same in the evening. First sandalwood, then rose. And remember in the class we were told that you put the rose incense near the stove. It's like impressing the Deva of abundance or Deti of abundance, whatever we say. Annapurna Devi ko hum prasanna kare. It's like offering that. So you can light the rose incense. Clear? Okay, 3 types of harmful chi: sharp chi, pressure chi, and pointed chi. Sharp chi, sharp corners of pillars, edges of furniture, and edges of door frame. So, अगर हमारे furniture में ये rounded नहीं है, if they are sharp corner, that will hit the chi. So suppose if you are sitting on the chair and your table that is a sharp corner, or from the side also it's a sharp corner, then get rounded. Okay. Or nowadays on Amazon you see that on the they sell this rubber rounder which is made up of rubber, so you can fix it on the side of the table. आप side of the table पे वो rounder जो rubber का बना उसको fix कर सकते हो. Clear? So no sharp chi. furniture and all those, even some pillars and beams also. Okay, like this. Clear? Not advisable. Can be corrected by rounding it, can be changed. So you can go for this. Pressure chi. So this comes from beams. No? The Chinese put fluid under the beams at 1 meter distance or rounded PVC pipes. So you can put the PVC pipe or a rounded, like fluid under the beam at every 1 meter. हर एक मीटर के डिस्टेंस में बीच में हमारी बांसुरी या पीवीसी राउंडेड पाइप लगा दो वहां. Okay, this flute will look nice, like a decorative kind of thing. If you put the pipe, it doesn't look nice. I mean, it doesn't look nice. Hey, you have a pipeline also in here. Water pipeline going passing. But nowadays, in new apartments in Mumbai, I had seen, for the safety measure, you have that water, water pipes inside the house, for that fire safety measure. Fire safety के लिए वो लोग घर अभी हर जगह पर, it's like a mandatory. So, it's a rule, you can't even cover it. वो rule है ना, उसमें cover नहीं कर सकते. You cannot, it has to be seen, it is, so that in the emergency, it is useful. So there it is more useful. Okay. Attach rounded crystal, use silk cloth or covering the ceiling. So if the ceiling is very low, you attach the rounded crystals. Obviously, crystal will be very costly. So I'll say, you go for the silk cloth. Do not keep under, so like this, not advisable, low ceiling. Do not keep bed under the low inclined ceiling. Put canopy or cloth to reduce the pressure chi. Clear? So if you hang the crystal, Master is saying crystal. Master is not saying that the one which we get in 500 rupees, they are not crystal, what they are selling in the market, they are glass. Okay. So if you are going to hang 3-4 crystal, clear quartz crystal of 100 grams, it is super costly. So more advisable to keep that, cloth or silk cloth. Avoid low ceiling, that's it. Pointed chi, table, corners, lamps, doors, frames, chandeliers. So corners with 3 intersecting lines inside or outside the house. Yeah. So is there anyone who has your bed is like with a low ceiling above your bed? It's a low ceiling. No, you have? Okay. Rekha ji, yes. You have that? Rekha, right? Okay, Sushma. Okay, Sushma, you have, right? So, Master said you covered, but I don't think so you'll be able to, because there would be a fan, na? Fan hoga na wo, low ceiling. Unmute. Sushma ji, unmute. And Rekha Raju, unmute.
सर वो ईस्ट पे सिर जहाँ रखते हैं वहां से लेके नीचे ऐसा हमें नीचे लिया.
Okay. Sushma, unmute.
सर मेरा घर पुराना है. My house is old type of house.
Okay.
And that ceiling is like this, and I'm having a bed like this.
Then you put the silk cloth there. Yeah, that is the solution. Otherwise, you will have that, like a chi, disturbing chi.
Right. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sir, what has to be done for this?
But is there a fan there or no?
No. Fan is not.
So the ceiling is low ceiling, right?
Ceiling is not we have done a POP from east.
Okay, then
They
no, that
were
is
sleeping, then
no, no. I think
coming inside.
then there would be a distance of at least 6 feet.
Yeah, that is there.
Yeah, then it's fine.
It's in
If it is very low,
POP.
then not. That's okay.
No.
6 feet, at least 6 feet is there.
Because bedroom is extended and there is a beam coming in between. So to
Then-
close that, we have taken.
Yeah. So if the beam is there, then you put that flute like that. Yeah. Yes. Just a moment. Okay, next. The surrounding. Okay, psychological factor in pranic feng shui. The surrounding within one's habitat tend to evoke certain psychological responses. Repeatedly evoked emotions and thoughts, whether positive or not, will be eventually tend to manifest as a physical reality. So, हमारे जहाँ रहते हैं, so that also affects a lot, like our surrounding also affects a lot. So sometimes in our surrounding, suppose there is a constant pollution, constant noise, constant, you see people shouting or not happy and all, like that kind of crowd going on, then you will not like it. So that you don't feel like staying there. No, man nahi karega, like that. So that also affect because you are in that area. But have you noticed that if you go to new apartment, nowadays they have a good lobby kind of thing. There's a very, like as if you are entering a 5-star hotel. Have you seen that? Right? And most of us, how many of you have noticed that, that where you used to stay before, आप में से कितने लोगों ने गए हुए कि आप जहां पहले रहते थे, that entrance was not that great, I mean, okay, but when you are shifted to new apartment, suppose that this is like a nice, entrance and lobby and all this and lights are there. The moment you go there, you feel like, wow. Have you experienced that? Okay. So for me, I shifted in this building where I stay in right now, apartment, in year 2008. So before that, where I used to stay, the entrance of the apartment was very low. The ceiling also low. The entrance of the apartment inside, like actually, I mean, inside the wing you go. So there was a huge, like a shape ceiling like that. They made like that, like a V shape like that. Okay, it was too low and just a 7 feet entrance was just 7 feet. That's it. 7 by 7. It was low, I mean, and then you enter and then there was a lift. So, and when I purchased this house, new house in year 2008, so when I entered, I found, wow, huge ceiling is there and there are lights there. So obviously we have 6 wings where I stay in society. There I say A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay. But we have huge lobby, kind of thing. And then you enter inside and then there is a lift. So in the lobby also there are lights, So it looks so nice, So when you enter, you feel good. जब हम एंट्री करेंगे तो हमें गुड फील होगा. Yes or no? So similarly, nowadays, if you see the lobbies, where there were chandeliers there, hanging, and then there were lights and all. Have you seen that? Yes. So it also psychologically affects us. That you feel like, wow, like you move to 5-star property, like hotel, wow. That kind of feeling comes. Okay, next, unfavorable, not well lighted, disorganized, cluttered, obstructing posts or pillars, chairs with no backrest, unstable chairs. Okay, these are all unfavorable items. घर में इतना उजाला नहीं है, disorganized चीजें इधर उधर है, cluttered सब कचरा पड़ा हुआ है, obstructing post और pillars बीच में बहुत सारे है, चेयर है जिसको बैकरेस्ट नहीं है, अनस्टेबल, थोड़ा स्क्रू ढीला हो गया, इधर उधर हो गया. Some people have swords or weapons and heads of animals in the house. Have you seen this? Have you seen in somebody's house? Is there anyone who has a sword in your house, in your own house? Sword? You have swords? Swapna ji, unmute please.
मेरे घर पे था पहले स्वर्ड. एक वास्तुशास्त्र उन्होंने ही बोला था कि ऐसे लगाओ. अब याद नहीं है मुझे कौन से वॉल पे बोला था, लेकिन फिर मुझे वो कुछ अच्छा नहीं लग रहा था. मतलब कुछ तो हो रहा था, बता नहीं सकती. तो आई जस्ट रैप्ड इट एंड केप्ट इट अबाउ, मतलब माले पे रख दिया ऊपर.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Now,
Yeah.
I visited one place, so for Fengshui. So this guy was, like a sarpanch kind of person, sarpanch, like mukhya all of the, village and aisa, and he was he was a good, millionaire. So they were having that sword in the house, two sword, okay, two swords, and then there were this kukri, that small chaku, kukri. So they two kukri were there, and and then the head, head of giraffe, no, not giraffe, deer, head of deer, and head of buffalo. Like, obviously not actual head, buffalo and deer, And I was like, I was watching that whole wall, and I said, are you fond of hunting or what? Shikar ka bahut shauk hai. So he said, no. We keep in our house, हमारे बाप दादा की निशानी है, It's our ancestor, has given, gifted and all those. My goodness. I said, kindly remove all this. And what happened, this guy at the age of 60 also, very fond of doing gym and all, akhada pravruti and all this. Gym, all this. And he was having all that instrument in his own house. Apne hi ghar mein rakh ke, sab kar raha. So first of all, I said, and he was having insomnia tha, So I asked him that, where you do gym and all this exercise, So he said, here only. I said, okay. And what about your blood pressure? He said, very high. I cannot sleep. Then I said, you need to, first of all, you have to stop your exercises. Throughout all those things, if you want your blood pressure to get normalized. तुम्हें अगर ब्लड प्रेशर नॉर्मल करता है, ये सब निकालना पड़ेगा सबसे पहले, और तुम्हें ये एक्सरसाइज करना बंद करना पड़ेगा, और ये रूम में रहना बंद करना पड़ेगा. रूम में आपको बाहर आके ये सब नहीं करना है. दिस रूम वाज एक्सेप्शनली फॉर showing and all those things, show off kind of thing, So, but he didn't listen to me. He didn't listen to me, because see, these guys are, like Sarpanch Mukhya, na? So they will not listen to us. Despite of they paid me for Fengshui consultancy, What happened after 3 months? He died because of the stroke. He was doing gymming, he was doing gym exercise in his house, and suddenly he got stroke. Gym karte, because the pressure shoot up and brain hemorrhage, stroke, and immediately died. Immediately. Hemorrhage happened. So, in his case, he used to keep on watching all those things. So it will make him to feel like, hey, come on, I need to be very fit and I should be a very strong person. Like, our ancestors, how they used to keep the swords and all, kukri and all. So he was having that psychological effect in his mind that he needs to be a very strong person, and like, log humse darne chahiye, the people should be scared of us and all those kind of things. What you can tell them? Something crazy, you know. Okay. Painting causing destruction, you know, of ship with a huge wave or huge waves hitting the lighthouse. Autumn paintings, you know, because why autumn paintings? Because, you know, like it shows that the change, or you say because of the autumn, you see the leaves are falling, na? So it's like falling, the fall, something like that, the energy of fall. So not advisable to keep paintings of autumn or huge ship, you know, badi jahaz wo darya mein phasi hai and all those kind of painting. So any painting where when you look at the painting and you get that fear or anxiety or some unusual feeling which is not good, which is sad, anything, no painting of those things in the house. ऐसी कोई भी पेंटिंग नहीं रखना है जहां पर हमें देखने से डर लगे या फियर आए या उससे कुछ हम अच्छा कनेक्ट ना कर पाए. We don't feel psychologically good looking at those, you know, articles or pictures or paintings. Clear? Painting evoking earth. Dilapidated house, malnourished children. Have you seen the photo of malnourished children? You know, some people are very fond of posting on the Facebook and say, कुछ इन पे दया करके donation दे दो. You know, our children are, come on, what are you doing? I mean, so if you're going to keep that, you know, I visited one place where this was the orphanage. So they used to put all the play. I said, you don't need to put these posters here. People know that this is orphanage. Why you want to highlight that this place is orphanage, you know? You don't need to say this. Already clearly people knows it. Look at this, you know, it's negative energy. And I remember in, I think Master told this about one of the church where, you know, this church was, I think, facing west, the entrance of the church. So due to that, you know, less people were attending. I mean, people were not attending, you know, in the church, and they were not, you know, even they were not getting any donation, you know, in the church. So when Master went there, so he asked, and I think I don't remember exactly, but Master told them to put the convex mirror, you know, on that huge trees were there outside. So I say, put the convex mirror. And the situation changed. You know, so Master has shared this story with us about one of the church. Okay, so in short, just remember, don't put any photograph where you feel fear, anxiety, sad, all those things. Not good. कोई भी ऐसी चित्र हो गए, कोई पेंटिंग होगा, कोई भी छवि है, कुछ भी जहां पर हमें गुस्सा आए या फ्रस्ट्रेशन हो या डर लगे या उदास हो जाए, ऐसी कोई चीजें नहीं रखनी. Painting of war, that also battlefield. Yes. So some people have painting, you know, I had seen in some house, you know, painting of Mahabharata. Have you seen that painting? In many houses, you know, they have Mahabharata. Yeah. And nobody want to have Mahabharata in their house, na? So we should not have that energy in our house, you know. Like, you know, Krishna Bhagavan and that Arjun poster is there and the whole Sena. Yeah, come on. You can just put Lord Krishna's photograph. Why you want Arjuna photo and why you want and all this? Yes or no? हमें कृष्ण भगवान का फोटो कृष्ण भगवान का ही रखे ना, उसमें वो फिर अर्जुन का, उन दोनों का रख दो, पूरी सेना ये सब पता नहीं है. That will create that. If you want to keep, I remember my in my friend's house, I visited, I think 3-4 months back. So at my friend's house, he brought, you know, Lord Krishna. I think the height is approximately 5 feet. Lord Krishna with, you know, like Basuri and all that. And such a nice, beautiful that statue, you know, like, oh, wow. You know, and looking at it, he kept in, you know, near the entrance. So the moment people will enter the house and will look at that. So everybody, wow, you know, like that kind of feeling comes. Amazing, na? So what happened? The moment you enter, you look at it and then you say, wow, such a nice. So you are happy, and this energy emits from you is happy. Energy हमसे बाहर निकलेगी कौन सा happy, because you are happy looking at this. Yeah. So I remember at our center when I was having a healing center at Khar. So that time, we got that a small tree was there, small kind of tree, kind of this, and then we set the pipe. I set the pipe so that the water from this will flow to second and third and fourth, like that. And I just put the lights there, so it will glow, So everyone, those will come in the center, they will look at it and say, wow, it's good, huh? So every time they enter, they will say, wow, good, like that. So now the recent center, I have a huge photo of Master in the center, like standing. You must have seen everywhere, Master standing with this photo, like, remember that beige color shirt and, white shirt and beige colored pant. Everybody has seen that photo, no? Yeah. So I have that huge photo in my, after they do the basic class, in the advanced class, the one who was sitting near that photo wants to sit there only. So they will come early and they will say, no, I will sit there. I said, can you come in the front? No, I want to sit near Master's feet. Because I kept the photo high like this. But if you sit, it comes like, on your head level. So Master's feet comes on the head level, because from there it starts and it's a standing photo like that. So, and I remember one lady, she will do like this. In the tea break time, she will put the hand. I said, what are you doing? No, I'm just at the Master's feet. Oh my God, so devotional. And I said, but you have the tea. No. I want first blessings. Recently also happened, we had a weekdays class, basic class at center. Then also this lady suddenly realized that, hey, she was saying, hey, sir, I'm at the feet of Master. See, and she did like this. And then she was like this. And I was so touched with that feeling, like so much of devotion. Like, can you imagine you're done the basic class for 4 hours, but still you have that devotion towards Guru, like that's amazing. Yeah, so you can have Master's photograph or whichever photograph you have, whichever, you look at this and you feel, wow, that's it. Feeling of happiness. Painting of what? Not allowed. Okay, favorable, well lighted, orderly, not cluttered. The 3 Chinese statue, the god of longevity, god of wealth. So not necessarily available in India, right or not? I don't know. Waterfall must be besides, and valley in front, mountain behind, beside. Okay, so mountain behind and beside, these are favorable. So it is like this. You cannot have picture of mountain. Just suppose if I'm sitting here, I cannot have photo of mountain on this wall. I can have mountain backside here. So it's like support, or on my right or left, like that. So it's like a supportive, not that. And a picture of valley in the front, because it's like going down. So picture of valley can be in the front, like that. But mountain, either behind or beside. Trees must have leaves. So if you have a photograph or painting of the tree, it should have leaves. Okay. And horse statue having to be coming into the house. Teamwork, men rowing boat, and eagle. So you can have this picture. Sorry. You can have this picture also. First, horse statue having to be coming in So some people, I had seen that painting of the horses, running horses. So Master said, you can have running horses poster. This energy, the horses should be facing coming inside the house. कुछ लोगों को रनिंग हॉर्सेस का पोस्टर बहुत पसंद है, हमारे मार्केट में बहुत जगह मिलता है ना. सो दैट रनिंग हॉर्सेस शुड बी केप्ट लाइक दे आर कमिंग इनसाइड द हाउस, अंदर आ रहे हैं, लाइक दैट. ओके, नाउ इन द ऑफिस यू कैन पुट लाइक द टीम ऑफ दिस गाइस रोइंग. जैसे चलाते हैं ना, आपने देखा होगा कंपटीशन, दे रो, द रोइंग, all the 10-20 people are rowing at a, doing that, so that painting can be there. That looks nice, like a motivating effect. Okay, and yeah, eagle. So when you have a poster of eagle, Master said, it will remind you that you just have a lot of patience like eagle. अगर ईगल का पोस्टर घर में ना, तो आपको अंदर से वो आएगा कि मुझे धीरज रखनी है. लाइक eagle will wait for that right time. Eagle will surge. Eagle will just attack when it's the right time to attack. Like that kind of. And very like, can you imagine it? The eagle has a view, very wide view, ना? उसको कितना wide view होता है. And from I mean, so much of height, the eagle can see where this is there. It's like a supervision. Wow. So like eagle. So when you have an eagle in your house, you have that, like energy. So, or a poster of eagle. I saw, I'm planning to that, take the picture of the eagle, So I saw this on Discovery Channel about the eagle. And also on YouTube, you just see there are huge eagle, huge size. So they have been trained like doing some task, उनको task दिया गया है. So in my house I have the Sony television flat screen that 4D, HD, whatever you say, 4K and whatever. So I want to take a picture from that television screen, I'm just going to try, and then can you imagine that eagle flying? Okay. If you want picture of eagle, you can even type on the Google movie called Shan. Have you seen the movie Shan? Amitabh Bachchan, Shashi Kapoor, Shakal, that well-rounded development of this Kulbhushan Kharbanda. Yeah, no? If you remember, he was sitting there and there was an eagle on there, like, have you seen the movie? In that, there's an eagle there, You can take a picture. Yes, Sapna. Shan movie.
नहीं सर, वो मूवी देखा है. हाँ, मूवी देखा है सर, वो भी. लेकिन मुझे पूछना था, वो स्वॉर्ड जो मैंने पैक करके ऊपर रखा है, स्वॉर्ड मतलब छोटे छोटे जैसे वो सर्कल में रहते हैं ना, ऐसे, तो वो निकाल दूं या मतलब रखे, उपयोग तो नहीं है उसका कुछ?
नहीं, क्या रखे आपने? I didn't
वो
hear.
छोटे स्वॉर्ड.
हाँ, नहीं, just cover it and put it aside. Cover it and put it.
हाँ, okay.
Yeah. Welcome. Just a minute. Okay, now okay, colors. So this is all given in your notebook, na? I think the people, those who have done class recently, am I right? And as I told earlier that if you do not have this, just buy one copy from your foundation. Yeah, it's all given. Obviously, you can also copy from here, but it's same what I had mentioned. But it's good to have a Fengshui notes, with you. I think they will charge you 300 or 330 or 350, something like that. The old ones, huh? Those who don't have book. Okay, blue and little green for bedroom walls of girls' room. Pink and blue for rebellious people because they are aggressive. So they have a lot of red. So you soften them with pink and blue. Rebellious, जो होते हैं ना खतरनाक, मैं नहीं करूंगा, कुछ भी हो जाएगा. They rebel. तुम आज खिचड़ी खाओगे, मैं पिज्जा खाऊंगा. Light blue calming, good for hyperactive child. Sky blue good for accounting department. Light peach or orange. Enthusiasm and ambition good for depressed people. Do not use in bank. Okay? Light or dark red, dynamic power or strength. So I remember one guy, they in that room, he was having one room. I don't know, some Vastu guy must have said to him that, that you paint this wall all, and you make their sitting room, you like this room should be your sitting room and paint all the 4 walls with a red color. He painted all the 4 walls with a red color and he made it sitting room. What happened, he became more hyper. My God. He couldn't sleep only because he used to stay, he will work there only. Because this Vastu guy said, तुम लाल कलर कर दो और तुम्हें काम इधर ही बैठ के करना है. So he started working. After a few months, he realized that he is not sleeping. He developed insomnia. And all 4 walls were dark red. When I went to his house, I said, who told you to do all the 4 walls with the red color? So yeah, Vastu guy ने बोला था मेरे को. I said, wow, that's good. And the effect was what I said. Yellow connected with assimilation for abstract mental faculty, light yellow for master's bedroom to simulate higher intellectual decision, white and brown for master's bedroom for practicality, earthly colors for practicality. Red and yellow helps manifest dynamic growth. So remember yellow and red, McDonald. Violet for the walls, for the puja. White for the ceiling or meditation room connected with spiritual development. Not good for business unless you want to emphasize ethics, conscience, and principles. Remember this, white for the ceiling or meditation room connected. You cannot put white in business house. So just wonder. Okay, so I remember when I learned this, the pranic Fengshui from master. So what we did was, the tiles, the tiles were, we selected the light brown color. So it's earthly color, हमने जो टाइल सिलेक्ट किया था वो earthly correct, color select किया था. And all the the entire healing center was painted with the white color. White color कर दिया. So today also in our center, we have all the walls white, all. Okay. And flooring is likely dark beige color flooring. Generally what you see in all the houses nowadays, So same. Otherwise, the entire color, ceiling, everything is white. Yeah. But what we do, every 3-4 years, we again do repainting. 3-4 साल के बाद again repaint कराते हैं. So that it looks white and cleaner, because generally white, every time you touch, you leave some marks and sometimes, dust and all this, So when you repaint, again, it's like a new energy or freshness. Yeah. Yes, Shushma ji, bolo.
So lawyer के office के लिए what color would you suggest?
Lawyer, I think same like accounting, blue.
Thank you, sir.
Are you a lawyer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So see, Just a minute. Okay, see here. Sky blue, good for accounting department. So understanding that, you know that lawyers are connected with the more of ajna, mental faculty, ajna and throat.
Yes, sir.
So that is advisable. Sky blue is advisable.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Just a minute. Okay. Light or dark red, dynamic. Okay, that we have covered. Yellow, 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 earthly color, red and yellow. Violet for puja, white. Okay, done. Yellow, brown, blue for the executive room. Okay, yellow, brown, or blue. Light blue and yellow for study room. Yellow, remember, mental faculty. Okay. Next, peach and red for sales department. Location, external environment, prosperous neighborhood, progressive and productive surrounding. Internal environment, positive painting, posters, sculptures, and ceramics. Good lighting, orderly room and house, no obstruction, colors, all this will affect. Clear? Internal environment and location. So, in some cases, the moment you go in that area, you feel good. But suppose you go to, let's say, in congested part of Mumbai, you will feel like, no, I don't want to go again. How many of you have noticed that? When you have been asked, okay, can we go for shopping in this area? And you say, no, it's very, huge traffic and this and that. And then you avoid. Have you noticed that? Yeah, that is the reason. But you ask them, okay, let's go to, Lower Parel, Palladium. Yes. Palladium. Yes. Am I right or not? I think most of you must have visited in Mumbai, Palladium, Lower Parel. No. I am not a marketing agent for Palladium, So please, just visit there. You will enjoy, At least you will enjoy. Wow, all brands and my goodness, But like you have a liberty to roam around, and at the same time, peacefully you can go there and chillax, So even if you want to do shopping, you are very chill and relaxed, like no horn and all, like. So that's the reason the mall culture is liked by many people. Okay. Note, good karma supersedes bad function. Clear? So even if you have a good karma, super good karma, forget about it. Your bad function will, no problem. But master has given enough knowledge to rectify, so it's easy to practice. Am I right or not? Master ने knowledge इतना अच्छा दिया और easy to practice है. कोई ऐसा नहीं कि हम ये नहीं कर सकते. Remedies are given. Yes, Varsha. Unmute, please. Unmute. First you unmute and then you speak. Yeah, speak. I can hear. Speak first.
Yes, sir. It is regarding last time session because I could not attend it live. There is a bathroom, washroom, my headrest. The next room is the bathroom, but that bathroom is not mine. It is of the neighbor. So how do I go with it? Because you said if there is a bathroom behind your headrest of the bedroom, then you put a convex in the bathroom and you put some latex paint or something. So
Yeah.
now the
So
bathroom is not mine. So what do I do?
Yeah, so behind your headrest, you can put a silk cloth on your headrest. That is the solution.
And can I also put a convex near my headrest mirror?
Do you have a enough space? Because then your headrest is there, then that convex mirror, suppose while fixing, now it will just hit the wall and it will break every time you keep it.
No, there
See,
the height is quite big. The height is quite big, so I can
no,
put a
I'm
convex
saying,
mirror.
no, I'm saying the distance between the headrest and the wall, because it should be in the middle. I mean, on the headrest. It's not
Okay.
a question about height. It's like you are going to stick like this, which the convex will come outside. So there should be some space between your wall and the headrest.
Yes, sir, it can be there.
You can
There
put
is
that.
that much space.
You can put that.
Okay, okay. Thank you, sir.
Through. See, yes.
I have a house facing west. Main door is facing west. My main door of the house is facing west. Now to rectify it, I have put a this bulb of a violet color on the outside the main door, and which will be on for this thing, creating a east. Now, can I also put a convex mirror outside, or no, this will be sufficient?
See, if you put convex mirror, it will reflect, right? You want the
Yeah.
energy to come in. So
Now,
master,
the violet,
or
yeah.
either you go for this remedy or you go for that remedy. Like, okay, yes, supply, yes.
Sir, my main door is facing east. East and north wall. This is north wall. This is east, and it is exactly the corner of east, north, touching north side. But the on east side wall, there are three toilets. All the toilets are on that wall only. Means two toilets are on the main door के इस पे ही wall से लग के ही दो toilet के आ जाते हैं.
So the common wall which is shared with the bathroom, I mean the toilet, you put the convex mirror inside that, on the same wall inside the bathroom.
inside the bathroom. नहीं सर, और एक क्वेश्चन है सर. और मास्टर बेडरूम में भी एक टॉयलेट है. तो मेरा जो वार्डरोब है जिसमें कैश या ज्वेलरी रखा है, तो वो उस वॉल से कनेक्टेड है, मतलब
Again,
बाथरूम से.
that the
ये
wall should be painted latex, color or silk cloth. You keep that silk cloth, and behind that the wall you keep the convex mirror so that the energy of the bathroom will be reflected back.
नहीं सर, लेकिन कैसे है कि ये वॉल पे भी वार्डरोब है, यहाँ पे वार्डरोब है, फिर यहाँ पे एक डोर है, और ये जो एल शेप में है, तो यहाँ पे भी एक कबर्ड है मेरा, जिसमें भी कुछ पेपर्स रहते हैं, तो वो उनके रहते हैं. तो दो कॉन्वेक्स मिरर लगाऊं ये वॉल पे भी, वो वॉल एक ही कॉन्वेक्स मिरर. एक. ओके, थैंक यू.
Welcome. Sejal, welcome.
Sir, no color mentioned for kitchen. Why?
No color mentioned for kitchen. See, kitchen you can see because it is like this, it's like a fire there, and then you already have a water there. So we are here to separate it in the flat. Now you put the, some color like yellow and red, what is going to happen? So
What?
in my suggestion, keep white or light color, beige color, or but in my house what I did is, you can do also this, I don't remember in which class, I don't remember, Acharya Hector told, or I don't remember it, frankly speaking, because I had translated several classes. But I remember one clearly, that you can even put a mirror, mirror, adjacent to your stove on the other side of the wall. Suppose here is a stove, so you can put a mirror. Why? So it will magnify.
Okay.
It's like that. So in my case, what we did, here is this stove. On this wall, here there are red tiles.
Okay.
Okay, like that. And on the there are two tiles, one beige color, but the one which is separating the upper tiles and the lower tiles in the middle, we choose the tiles where the design of fruits are there,
Okay.
like that. So that kind of, and our stove itself has a design, the upper portion of the stove, that is a design of a fruits.
Oh, wow.
The design itself is a fruits, like design. It's a glass, glass, hard glass, and the design of fruit. So I was surprised when I said, wow. I said, pack it. I didn't even ask. Then my wife was saying, what pack it? पूछो तो करा है ना भाव से, मैं कहा, अरे हम मरसे नहीं, we'll not get it, we'll not find like this kind of thing, and it was same as costume was that time. I don't remember, but it was same. It was not like you have to pay extra for this design and all, So I was very surprised to get that, and we created that red tiles there, And,
So, but then, sir, if we are standing in between two fire element, too much of fire, so whose cooking won't get affected?
no, it is getting magnified. The energy of abundance is getting magnified because you are cooking the food, na? So that is
Right.
magnified like that.
Right.
So in my case,
And-
I did that way.
And the posters, what you said of master or any deities, is there a compulsory that the eyes have to be opened? Because certain posters of master is in the meditative pose, closed. So if we have put those, that is also okay, or it has to be eyes open?
I don't think so. If the eyes are closed, there is no issue. Let him be in the meditative. Fine.
Because certain questions had come that if eyes are closed, the energy is less. You can't connect to the soul. I was like, that's not the thing. You are already connected to
You
master.
are already connected, yeah. Whether the eyes are closed or open.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Veena Gujral. Unmute. Your face also, coincide with that deity's face, the behind the person.
Thank
So
you.
first of all, I was searching, where are you?
Atma Namaste, sir.
Atmana.
Thank you for the
Nice one.
session.
Lord Shiva's
Wonderful
poster,
session.
right? This is Lord Shiva's poster. So
Yes.
is this is a poster on the wall or it's your background?
It's a background.
I mean, in your Zoom, it is background.
Yes.
It's so nice, so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, say.
So one question is already answered. Just now someone asked about master's poster, where do we put it and all. Now the thing is keeping off the pranic healing certificates on the wall and the Kriya Shakti books and the receipts, the expense receipts.
No. Receipt, forget about it.
Okay.
Just put any frame on the east wall or
Okay.
north wall. East wall
Okay.
or north. Sometimes east is not open. Suppose in some flats you enter their east wall, there are already a French windows are there on all the east wall. So you are
Yes.
left only in my house only. We have all the French windows, all on east wall. So I don't have that east where I can put the master's window. So I have to compulsorily put on the north wall.
Okay. So
Yeah.
it's all everything in the north.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so
Well-
much.
Saroj, yes. Unmute. हाँ,
सर
बोलो. हाँ.
अमेरिका में अभी मैं एक हाउस लिया, उसका फेस ईस्ट, मतलब मेन डोर जो है वो वेस्ट साइड नहीं साउथ साइड है.
Okay.
उसका मेन एंट्रेंस साउथ साइड है. तो थोड़ा सा उस घर में जाने के बाद थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम हुई है. तो
या तो
जैसे हमने
convex लगा दो.
साउथ की एंट्रेंस
Convex.
में
Convex.
कॉन्वेक्स वे, तो साउथ के एंट्रेंस करते ही एक दीवार तो लगा दी है जैसा कि, तो उसपे कॉन्वेक्स, हाँ
Convex.
वहां पे तो अंदर की तरफ रहेगा या बाहर की तरफ?
Convex बाहर की तरफ. समझो ये ऐसा कॉन्वेक्स है, ये कांच बाहर से
हाँ
ऐसा तो रिफ्लेक्ट करेगा ना ऐसा।
तो मेन डोर पे ही लगाएं सर?
मेन डोर पे ही।
ओके ओके।
Yeah.
क्योंकि उस घर में जाने के बाद थोड़ा स्ट्रेस एनर्जी ज्यादा आई, तो अभी जो कोर्स किया तो उसका लगा कि इस
Yeah.
वर्क तो
No, no.
कॉन्वेक्स।
Yeah.
थैंक यू थैंक यू।
Well, Shashi Rekha, unmute.
Namaste, sir. This main entrance for creating that energy, can we put that amethyst button crystal, the program, and keep it there, sir, on top of that entrance? I mean, on that door
You
ceiling.
mean for you mean to say for creating the
Yeah, east energy, sir.
east energy? It is like this. I don't
Or
think
we
so. I don't think so. In the class, you have been asked to put amethyst.
No, sir,
Am I-
not in the class. Not in the
Yes or
class,
no?
sir.
Right?
I am just, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Correct. You know,
Then what
according
else
to
we
my-
can?
according to my understanding,
Ah.
you know, if you put the wallet, you know, remember wallet is activating. Wallet is activating.
It is a divine energy, sir. Meditative energy.
Not divine. Divine energy is electric wallet prana.
Okay.
Correct or not? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you put amethyst, I don't think so it will help. You need to scan and check in that case.
Oh,
South
okay.
also is orange mixed with violet.
Okay, sir. And I have
Yeah. Because that's the reason Master said garnet, right? Garnet.
garnet. Okay,
You
sir.
create a knot in the garnet red.
Okay. And I have one more doubt, sir. This my bedroom toilet is I have only door in front of that bedroom, sir. Other areas are outside of my area, like outside my bedroom area in the next house. So this mirror, you told us, no, sir, to keep it inside wall of the bathroom. Inside wall, immediately after the bedroom is only the door. So where can I place the mirror, sir?
You
Like
can put
next to that.
you can even stick on the door.
Okay. And I have one more almirah in the bedroom, which I have kept facing north.
Yeah.
In that, there is a big flat mirror, sir. Should I?
That is okay. But
Is it-
it will reflect. It will reflect back. So you cover with the wallpaper or something. Yeah. And then you just cover.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Fine. Unmute. Yes. Bolo, Sushma ji. You.
I'm in my office. मैं मेरे
हाँ.
office in my office just behind this wall there is a toilet of my other colleague, advocate, some other lawyer. This is my office. So I wouldn't be comfortable with a curtain behind. So latex paint.
Yeah. Latex paint will be helpful.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Only so much, sir.
You
Thank
can,
you so much.
one more thing you can do. You know.
Yeah.
So if you can take a silk or nylon cloth, any painting, huge. So suppose right now, right, like suppose, can you just face that side? Can you face your other side? Yeah. So on your right hand side, that wall is
Yeah.
you know, and there's an adjacent bathroom. No, bathroom is right, correct. So where your this paintings are there, no? I mean the frames are there. On the same frame, you know, on the same wall, instead of that frame, you can put a huge 4x5 or 4x6 silk cloth painting.
Okay.
So it will help you in insulating that energy.
Okay, sir. So that color also should be.
You can use any color. Go for the green one, better.
Okay, sir.
You can have a nice painting of a garden or flowers. So it will naturally like a background green and sky blue. It would be like that. Oh, amazing. So it would be sky blue. I mean, as a sky, and there's a garden which is green in color. So it will also solve both the purpose of green and blue in your room.
Yes. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Nice. Sapna ji, yes.
सर आपने जो वाटरफॉल बोला था ना, आपने सेंटर पे रखा था आपके, जैसे
हाँ।
वाटरफॉल एंड द लाइट्स ऐसे, तो
Yeah,
मैं
yeah.
कल हाँ तो मैं कल गई थी होम टाउन, वहां पे इतने बहुत सुंदर ऐसे वाटरफॉल थे जो बाय करने का बहुत मन कर रहा था, लाके रख दूं घर पे, विद अ बुद्धा स्टैचू, इट वाज
Yeah,
लुकिंग वेरी ब्यूटीफुल. सो कैन आई कीप
yeah,
दैट इन ईस्ट डोर है तो उसके सामने रख सकते हैं?
yeah.
छोटा है, बहुत बड़ा नहीं, इतना छोटा.
I
इतना
know. I've seen many Buddha statue and
Yeah,
all.
Buddha statues
All
with that waterfall. It is looking very beautiful, sir.
Yeah, you
Can I
can.
keep that?
Yeah,
Okay. Thank you.
Varsha.
Yes, sir. My question is regarding the red garnet. You said that you have to put it on the the ceiling of the door. Like if the door is like this, insert it. You said last time.
So when you insert the flat, that upper portion would be uncovered. So only the bottom is covered inside. So the
Yeah.
bottom part is fixed in that frame. So it is open.
Correct.
So you can, it's like visible, that the garnet is visible then. Yeah.
Yes. So my question was, should it be fixed or do we have to remove it, clean it, and like should
No,
it be done like?
you can fix it, and you can even do distant healing. No? You can be in your house and you can clean. No? Imagine. You don't need to
Yes,
go
sir.
there.
Yes, sir. And how do we fix it? Like fix it with some glue or something?
You can fix it with glue, but if you are going to fix in the door frame, then I think
Yeah.
you need to call carpenter. They will create slight hole and then they will fix it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was like thinking, put it in a plastic, bag and then just sellotape it. And if in case, will that work?
I think you ask the carpenter to just create a small hole. They will come with that hand drill machine. They will create according, because it will take hardly 2 minutes for them to just, like put like a curve there, and then you can fix you can show them that I just want a small patch, curved, that's it. So they can cut that much portion and then you can fix the garnet.
So according to you, how much big should be that red garnet on the main door? Like any size?
I think they said 2-3 carats will do. So then you program energize 2 or 3 carats.
Okay.
Small garnet will do.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You can even scan and check if you want powerful effect. I mean, suppose if you want to invest it, no, I mean, I want greater effect, then you can go for 10 carat.
Okay.
Because you know that I want to create a north wall, so you can.
Yeah, because my entrance is like west. So like when we enter the room, we are facing the east. So that means our door is facing
west.
So
correct.
So we put a north, so red garnet, and you're saying 10 carat is like what you would suggest, and minimum
that would be great energy, because remember in masters, if you've done crystal class, master even said that when you wear the rings, it should be 2.5 gram or less. So you can say between 10 to 12 carats, you wear the ring. Same. So though they say, I mean, 1 or 2 carats or 3 carats, but as I said, if we want permanent, if I want my, I'm going to create a north for me, that would be helping me for the lifetime, then I will go for the higher, and so that I have more energy coming in. So I don't need to bother my mind, it's less.
Yeah. And sir, is it okay to put a red garnet screwed stone, or do we need that, a rock type? Because I had gone over here. Should it be a...
Whenever the stones are shaped, then there's a proper energy coming. That's a reason for that. If you pull the raw one, then it will be like energy scattered in.
Okay.
It won't be like
So proper shaped one.
proper flow. Huh?
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Sandhya Joshi. Unmute.
आत्मा नमस्ते सर.
Atma Namaste.
सर हमारे घर को वेस्टर्न साइड डोर है सर.
हाँ.
घर का एंट्रेंस वेस्टर्न साइड डोर ओपन है.
वेस्ट हाँ अभी वो बता ना देयर आर टू रेमेडीज. या तो आप गार्नेट लगाओ या तो फिर कॉन्वेक्स लगाओ या तो फिर रेड बल्ब लगाओ.
और फिर दो बेडरूम है सर. 2 बेडरूम के बीच में टॉयलेट है.
हाँ तो फिर आपको
तो
दो तो एक जगह पर एक जगह इस अपना ये क्या बोलते हैं कॉन्वेक्स मिरर लगा दो ताकि वो एनर्जी बाहर नहीं जाएगा. और अगर हेडरेस्ट सेम है तो फिर वो अगर आपका सर वहां पर जाता है तो फिर वो
नहीं, वो थोड़ा दूर है. हेडरेस्ट नजदीक नहीं है, दूर है. मगर एंटर होते ही एक बेडरूम में लेफ्ट साइड आता है और एक साइड बेडरूम में राइट साइड है. बीच में ये टॉयलेट है.
अंडरस्टूड. सो जो कॉमन वॉल होगा ना जिसका उसमें कॉन्वेक्स मिरर लगा अंदर की तरफ.
अच्छा, टॉयलेट के अंदर के साइड लगा. ओके सर, थैंक यू.
Yes, Maruti Sisodia. Sorry, I did I
Yes, sir. Atma Namaste, sir.
correctly or no?
Pardon, sir?
Did I pronounce correctly or no? I don't know.
Yes, sir. Maruti Sisodia.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Says,
Atma Namaste, sir.
Atma Namaste.
Yes. सर मेरे बाजू वाला जो घर है वो बिल्कुल आते ही नहीं है वो लोग. इट्स लाइक बैरन. आपको दिखाऊं क्या?
Okay.
ओके सर, दिखाती हूँ. तो हम लोग बीच बीच में उस घर की सफाई करवाते हैं सर, पर बिल्कुल एकदम ऐसे बैरन है वो. ऐसे उनका घर में वो लोग आते ही नहीं है. शुरू में कभी आते थे 5-7 साल पहले. नाउ दे डोंट कम ओनली.
But yeah. But what about your entrance? आपका कौन सा entrance?
हमारा तो अच्छा है सर.
Yeah, fine. Don't forget about
दिस इज
them
माय एंट्रेंस.
because it's not going to bother you. Yeah, no, it's already wall is there in the middle. Don't worry.
ओके ओके. थैंक यू सर.
Welcome. Okay, then let's do the closing prayer. To the Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, to our beloved teacher, Grandmaster Choa Koksi, Lord Mahaguruji Mailing, all the great ones, all the holy gurus, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers, and spiritual helpers. We thank you for your priceless blessings. With gratitude, respect, and love. Open your eyes with a smile, Atma Namaste. Thank you for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you.